Oh my
An
God.
eraser in a butthole.
Join us tomorrow night for the second half of this episode because we're just.
Hey, get in here. Dallas is about to start.
Welcome to the Ewing Barbecue, where we talk about Dallas.
My name is Mary, and I'm recording live from Stitch's Oddities in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
And I'm
Do you want
Sarah.
to tell people what that's all about? Stitch's Oddities?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've mentioned it before, but that is my new store that I'm going to be opening this summer with my husband. It's curated vintage and antiques mixed with art and some DIY stuff, but it's also going to be a late night board game cafe where you can play board games and have a snack and play old vintage video games and just hang out.
Awesome.
And we're going to have like open mic nights, and I'm going to try to get some bands to come and play. And basically, I'm just trying to put together my dream of the 90s cool place.
Congratulations.
Awesome, dude.
Have you...
Perhaps when you're up and running, you can do a little video tour. and
Yeah,
just
that's
show
what
us-
for
Sure.
sure.
Well, we are still renovating right now, and we are about to do the floor.
Is all your inventory in storage right now still, or is it already there, just not...
It's here,
Right.
but it's just like we haven't taken inventory of any. It is just
It's just stacked in there.
piles because we've been moving and it's been crazy. We are located in a college town where Central Michigan University is, and we hope to be open for the fall when the students come back.
That is very smart. We're
So-
excited. Yay.
Knock on something wood or for my
Well, there you go.
Oh, we have a website. It is stitchesoddities.com if you want to check it out. You can also buy our stuff online. We don't have a lot up yet, but we have some things. And more to come.
And how did you come up with the title or the name?
Well, Stitches is the name that I came up with when I first went freelance as an editor. And that is because I, at the time, kept stabbing myself accidentally and having accidents with knives. And I kept finding myself going to the hospital and getting stitches.
You're not supposed to edit with a knife, okay? You're supposed to
And then
edit
I thought it worked with editing too, because I'm like stitching together video and stuff. But literally, like, I did it 2 years in a row. The second year, I severed a nerve and a tendon in my pointer finger. I still don't have full feeling years later.
Tonight on the St. Elsewhere podcast, Mary cuts her hand off.
So
and-
that's the history of the name.
And just real quick, I just had to go to your thing when you said the website, and I love the little intro thing. It says where retro vibes meet late night lives. That's pretty cute. That's very cute. That has Mary written all over it, right?
Right. It's just my shit. So you're either going to love it or hate it.
I'm Brad. I'm here. I didn't come up with a not so witty nickname this week, so.
You're a fan of soft openings, though.
Fan of soft
But
opening.
yes, now
Yeah.
I'm a fan of soft
Soft
openings.
Brad
openings,
likes
hard
soft
openings, and
Hardwood,
wood.
all that, yeah.
And I'm Melanie, and I'm here from my basement. And
I'm also in my basement, yes. Everybody in the basement.
I will give a shout out to our beloved Patreon members at the rodeo tier and up. I would like to thank Brendan Phillip, Captain America, Carrie Carver, Amy Hara, Rob Summers, Anita Wren, Corey Springhorn, Dr. Cindy Corliss, Eric Christensen, Jason Carter, Jennifer Blake, Jennifer Indelicato, Carl Reinsch, Laura Bernheim, Marie Johnson, Michael Jung, Jason Lundberg, and Kristen Carlano. Thank you, everybody.
guys,
Mhm.
So-
they can't come.
Some days,
And-
some funny.
I should offer condolences to Carney and Wendy Wilson. Not that they're listening to us,
Big
but
fans, yeah.
passing of their father, the legendary Brian Wilson, yesterday from the Beach Boys.
Love the Beach Boys.
I too.
That was. I happened to be arriving at the beach for the first time of the season yesterday, and as soon as I stopped the car and checked my message, there it was. Brian Wilson was dead, and I'm going, what an odd thing to have come up on my first trip to the beach, but kind of fitting, I
What, a
guess.
black wiener?
those that are not watching at home are going to be like, what is happening? But you know
You're
what?
gonna
I'm just going to
have
leave
Soft
that how it is
openings, hard
and
openings, wood,
not elaborate
wiener.
No
because
context.
I want to encourage people to actually watch our Twitch feed. So just imagine Black Wiener.
The last note on the event in August is Deb Trinelli and Deb Bernard will be performing on Saturday night for us.
Cool.
So they will be getting up and doing some numbers, and
Maybe they'll let me.
maybe Al,
I'm just kidding.
maybe Al Sapienza will be getting up there with them. I don't know.
I wonder if he'll be there.
But, he is going.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, unless he's filming, he's going to be there.
That was housekeeping.
Well, I have one more housekeeping. I would like to rectify a mistake we made a while back
Never.
when we did our interview with Joshua Harris. We used a video compilation from YouTube, and we did not credit the creator of the YouTube video, unfortunately, which we're super sorry about. That is totally, we overlooked it. Person watched it and contacted us and said they were actually really happy that we used their video, but I said that we would credit them. So I'm going to go back and change that on YouTube, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Jeff Long. And his Instagram handle is Matrix314. And he does, I guess, a lot of little YouTube videos. And so if you'd like to go follow him, go do that.
I'll do
And
that
that was
right
the
now.
compilation. That was
Yeah,
the
right now.
compilation of the adopted clips. Correct.
All the adopted clips. Yeah.
Yes.
And really, for sure, like that was definitely an oversight because
It was definitely,
really,
we
you were
totally
very
edited
good
it.
about doing stuff like that. And that's so. Thank you for understanding, Mr. Long.
Yes.
Yes.
And when we
So,
screw up,
thank
we'll
you,
make it
Mr.
right.
Long.
Should I fly through these June birthdays real quickly? June 4th, Derek McGrath, who played Oswald Valentine, born 1951, so he is 74. June 8th, Alexis Smith, 1921. June 9th, Alexis Smith died in 1993 on that date. Andrew Stevens, June 10th, 1955, so he's 70. Today, Jenny Lee Harrison, who will be at the South Fork Experience. Today is June 12th, by the way. She is 67. Joan Van Ark is going to be 82 on June 16th. Denon Simpson, 70 years old, June 20th. Lee McCluskey, 70 on June 21st. Monty
Whoa.
Markham, who played Clint Ogden,
Your Gemini cusp babies are right there.
90 years old on June 21st. Ted Shackelford, 79 on June 23rd. Daniel Pylon, who played Naldo Marquetta, died June 26th, 2018, and
That's
that
right.
is the month of June.
Man. So tonight we're talking about season 7, episode 19, like when they call me Big Poppa.
You better be straight with me. I heard some pretty upsetting news today.
Ray and Donna ran to you with that wild story about me blackmailing Edgar Randolph.
And don't tell me you're above doing that sort of thing.
You say you care for me. Now you tell me you don't even sleep with your husband, and you and I don't even make love anymore. Why?
Do we still have those bugs on his phone? Good. I want you to bring whatever you've got for the last 2 weeks to my office tonight.
Maybe we can get together for lunch one day. I'd like that.
Hands in the air.
was-
He's a true player. Sorry.
I love that song, and I will sing it every single time it comes on.
Somebody cue it up.
It was written by Arthur Bernard Lewis. It was directed by William F. Claxton, and it aired on February 10th, 1984. Also on February 10th, 1984, the number one song was, in the U.S., was Karma Chameleon by Culture Club.
I love that song too.
In the UK, it was Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Relax.
Relax,
Don't do it.
And
Relax.
the number one R&B song was If Only You Knew by Patti LaBelle. The number one fell, and this is why I didn't remember because I have never heard of it before. And it was only #1 for 1 week. It is called Unfaithfully Yours. And it
Oh, that's the
stars...
greatest movie of all
That's a
time.
remake. It sounds like a remake of a movie from
Yes,
the
it
40s.
is a
Yours.
remake of a Preston Sturges movie from 1948.
I knew I'd heard of it
It
before.
had Armand Sante and Dudley Moore. Born this day was Kim Yo-jin Berth, a notable Korean actress. She would go on to become a prominent figure in Korean entertainment and film. Died this day was David Von Erich, an American professional wrestler from the famous Von Erich wrestling family. I mean, obviously, right?
So famous that I haven't heard of them.
Yeah.
There's a movie out.
There's a movie. It's so good.
About,
All the
yeah,
stuff.
about
It
Yeah.
was born in 1958 and was part of a legendary wrestling dynasty
That's
in
true.
Texas.
That's a
Four
different
brothers, a
TV
daddy,
show.
and a grandfather.
1958, and he died in 1984. That wow,
yeah,
that's
that's
young.
pretty young.
a lot
All
of
right.
steroids in wrestling.
That was the first.
And on Dallas,
And on Dallas, this episode dropped from 1 to 3. I am disputing Barbara Curran here because she said this is Ann Lucas's first appearance as Cassie at the Oil Barons Club, but we saw her.
incorrect, right? She was wrong about a couple of things like that.
Yes.
Eric Farlow, too.
Yeah. Ann Guy Bird appeared as Nurse Richardson in episode 332. And this episode, she plays Dr. Jeffries. So she basically goes from being a doctor to a nurse later in the series. Different characters. of course.
Damn, what happened? Did she lose her life?
Emotion. Christopher Atkins found scenes dealing with Sue Ellen's situation at the end of this episode among his most difficult on the show because Peter really loved this woman and knew deep down that he could never have her.
Aw.
Then why do you
So
keep
close yet
pursuing
so
her?
far.
Don't be a dumbass. Sorry. I keep forgetting.
William Claxton also directed Gunsmoke. And more continuity errors are set forth here. Punk and Mavis celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary, although the script initially called for them to celebrate their 40th anniversary. But yet Alice Herson, upon reading the script, said to the writers, I'm not old enough to be married 40 years at this point. So they
Yes,
said,
she
okay,
is.
20,
Yes, she is.
go with
Especially
it.
back then because they get married younger.
Go with it.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be married
Okay.
25 years this year. So, like, girl.
If you
No, no.
combine both of mine, I've been married over 30 years.
They wanted to say that her character had been married 40 years at this point.
But I'm saying I've been married 25 years. Mavis
They're
is a
clearly
shit
in
ton
their
older
six-
than me.
Mavis is like
She's
Ellie's
totally
age.
15 years older than me at least.
Clearly
At
in their
least.
60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
here's
Brandy,
the
50.
ever evolving thing. They changed it to 25.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, season 8, they were celebrating their 40th anniversary. And not long after this 50th episode aired, Larry Hagman donated one of his cowboy hats to the Smithsonian Institute in
And I
Washington,
saw it when I
DC.
I've
was
seen
sick.
that. Yeah, me too.
Cool.
I have never been to the Smithsonian.
And it was my
Good
I
Lord,
didn't
it's
see
like
it.
a
And
2-hour drive for you, Josh.
it is the
Really?
best thing ever. And I'm telling
Washington,
you,
D.C., that's not a 2-hour drive.
Okay, maybe 4.
Trivia for this episode. Mark / Porn Stash makes a joke.
Stash class Mark.
Makes a joke referencing Real Men Don't Eat Quiche, a guidebook to all that is truly masculine. So, like, that if that line seemed weird to you, like it was a weird punchline you didn't get, it's because it's from like it's from a 1982 book that nobody's heard of today.
I just thought he sounded stupid when he said it. I was like, he does sound like, no, real men don't eat cake.
Back when like the Book of the Month Club was a huge thing and everybody knew. You know,
Right? Yeah.
those
Yeah.
kinds
Yeah.
of-
Oh, I still to this day, when anytime quiche is brought out, I say, no, real men don't eat quiche. So, and I
I
don't.
haven't had my
There
stepmom's.
you go. You're keeping
So
the story
good.
alive, Josh.
And as you
Someone-
said, this was directed by William Claxton, and this is the only time he directed an episode of Dallas. He's a prolific television director. He mostly directed Bonanza and Little House on the Prairie.
And he did some
Oh,
Gunsmoke.
I just like his
of course.
name, Claxton.
Yeah.
Claxton. There's a field around the corner from my house named Claxton Field. spelled the same way. So
Cool.
There's a new street down the road called Sarah Lane. It's right down there. Yay. New sign.
Pretty
Sorry.
cool.
It's so cool.
Whoa,
I want to
man.
steal the sign, but it's way up high. There's no way.
Oh,
Okay,
you
go
should
ahead.
totally steal the sign.
And I'm live again. I can.
So the title of this episode is referencing a movie from 1970 called Where's Poppa? And that is directed by Carl Reiner and stars George Segal, Ruth Gordon, Ron Liebman. And that is about when an attorney meets the girl of his dreams. He fears that his baddie mother will scare her off. So he schemes to eliminate the senile old woman.
That's
Okay.
creepy.
Clearly
That's
the exact same plot as this episode.
Clearly.
There's a cultural reference in this episode. In John Ross's room, we see an AT-AT toy from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
ooh, an AT-AT.
Also, this week, just it's probably a coincidence, but you never know. It's a cultural coincidence. On its Dallas's rival nighttime soap opera Dynasty, this very same week, there was a very, very similar plot point about an incident that was an accident and a loss that was almost the exact same that happens at the end of this episode.
I'm trying to think because I watched Dynasty too.
I haven't watched
Trivia.
Dynasty, so I have no idea.
A bit of trivia on a personal note.
Yeah.
This is the first episode that I can clearly remember seeing. And
Cool.
and it's because of one scene, but it is definitely the first episode.
What's
that
the
Okay.
scene? You're going to wait till we
I
get
ever-
there?
when it originally aired.
Are you going to wait to tell us that scene until we get to it?
Is it Jenna's boutique?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like some big reveal or anything, but yeah. Just saying, for me personally, this was the
that's
first
cool. I
episode
remember
think
mine
ever
that I
watched.
remember too. It's
I don't think it's this episode, but there was a random scene, like you said, it's nothing like big, but I can remember this one thing that I just happened when I was watching it at work. It was like right here, and I was listening, and I would look over and watch it, and there was this one thing, and like I said, it's not anything big, but it reminded me of sitting in a den watching it, just like that one like scene.
Yeah.
I'll say what it is too later.
Well, it was always like, you don't talk to mom when Dallas is on, right? So I don't know what happened. Asked if I could watch with her or something at some point.
Yep.
And she, so yeah. And then she's telling me like, okay, so that's Pam, and she used to be with Bobby, but she's with Mark now, and Bobby's with Jenna, and blah 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 blah, whatever. Kind of giving me the rundown of what's going on to a 7.5-year-old who's used to watching He-Man and Mr.
Love
Rogers.
He-Man.
I was watching from 1978, but it didn't click. The first thing that really
It didn't click till
Every time
late
I go
80s,
back-
late 80s for me.
and remember was South Fork on fire.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first thing that really clicked was the fight and the wall shaking and the whole throwing the candlestick and the
Mine's
Yeah, that was
whenever
fun.
Donna hits the girl when she's fur coat on. That's it.
Like I was aware of it. Like I can remember the summer of '80, and I might have said this before. I can remember like the magazine covers at the grocery store checkout line, or like stories on Entertainment Tonight. It was aware of like who shot JR. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. I knew it was a TV show, but whatever.
That was the summer my grandmother died in a fire in her house.
More fire.
What, you? Your grandmother died in a fire?
In her house, yes.
Oh, I did not know that. And the same. Okay. So.
But she, and it was weird because in the 1940s, she should have been every Saturday night, she and my grandfather would go to this place called the Coconut Grove in Boston. And they couldn't get a babysitter that Saturday night. And that was the night that the famous fire happened and like 400 people were killed or something like that. So they would have been there if they had a babysitter. So she missed one fire, but yet fate took her in another fire.
Yeah.
Terrible.
really sad.
That's very sad.
I don't want to
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, no. Moving on. Please.
Yeah. Anyway, so we open on South Fork and JR arriving to breakfast.
In a very happy
A
mood.
car came in the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
gate.
There's a car. We don't know whose it is. It's like, what's this about?
Yeah.
Just a
And then we
random
see them down
car.
there at breakfast and like, okay, well, what was the deal with that car?
Yeah.
But it was Mavis Anderson.
Mavis, the late Alice Herson. Yeah.
She's so cute. I really love Mavis. When she walked up, I was like, oh, Mavis. Because I haven't seen her in a while because I really haven't watched a lot lately.
And her voice, I just her very distinct voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, shouldn't everybody have a couple friends like Mavis and Punk Anderson? Yeah, just like come over and pick you up when you're down and just take you doing whatever. And
they just seem like fun couple. Like, I would want to be friends with them because they're all like, let's go out in the town. Anyone who dresses like Punk is going to be a fucking cool guy.
I mean, it's bolo tie.
Completely.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm auditioning for people like that. So if anyone wants to come be that around here, then I'll hold auditions and
You're
interviews.
auditioning people with bolo ties?
You're auditioning friends?
No, a fun
he's trying
couple
to get
to
people-
come over and pick up people to go out and just good.
I would work on that phrasing. But that's a great. I
what's
said I
that?
would
He's
work on
got
that
free
phrasing.
goodie
That's
bags
a
of
great
Tylenol.
idea. Yeah, I would maybe not say that you're looking for a fun couple to pick up.
I'll give you 5 shekels.
And I'm not here to kink shame.
whatever you're into, Josh.
Whatever, man. I'm not judging.
But as Mary said, though, everybody should have friends like that in their lives. So I'm holding auditions if anyone wants to be that over here.
I'm your friend, Josh. I'll audition.
You live too far away.
Hey, we can Skype all the time, and I'll audition for you every day.
Skype doesn't exist anymore.
What in the fuck?
It doesn't?
Yeah.
No,
I'm here for
they
you.
shut it down.
I'm here for you anytime on text. Do not
I'm
ever
so
call
old.
me or come to my house or anything.
Well, I hate phone calls, but I'll talk if I have to.
I'm here for all of you if you want to text me.
I'm like, Brad.
Exactly.
Brad, answer my text. Brad, take it off, Brad. I see the message, Brad. I see it.
JR is happy that the whole family is dining together this morning at breakfast. He comes over and
this morning.
He's in a really good mood this entire episode.
The entire time.
I know.
He's just in the best mood I've seen him in.
He's like almost giddy
been
coming
in
to
a long
breakfast.
time.
He was like,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on here
I
today,
know he's
guys?
like-
And Sue Ellen's just
And
like,
I know that.
And
shut the fuck up. Like, you can see it on her face when he starts talking. She's just like,
Well, I know that they're all like in character. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. I mean, interrupt you. It's like a delay on my end here. I'm sorry.
and Bobby, that side of the table is going to fill up real soon when you bring Miss Jenna Wade here permanently.
And she's like, okay.
And then in comes Mavis.
hey, pretty Mavis.
Cute Mavis.
Maybe.
And she's inviting them all to a party. And Lucy wants to invite Peter, which sends Sue Ellen screaming for the stairs.
Yeah, Sue Ellen
Go
is just
faster.
out of there. She's just like, fuck.
John Ross is dawdling
drop.
Have her
again.
cake and eat it too. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I got to go get John Ross ready for school.
Yeah. Sue Ellen.
Don't make it obvious, dude.
Now, that
And then, so she goes upstairs, but JR follows her.
Uh-huh.
creep.
Do you think he followed her because he thought it was weird, and he followed her because he was actually asking, like, well, you act like you weren't going to go, but you're going to go, right?
I thought that he
It's
followed her
very-
because she was acting weird, but
That's
then
what
he
I thought.
was, but then he acted weird. So I don't know.
Trying to goad her into going. And
JR is doing that thing
Was that-
where he can't have what he wants, so he's going to try to do whatever he can to charm her.
That's
Charm his
exactly
way
what.
back
That's
in.
exactly.
So he's sensing that there's someone, and then
Something.
he's like, oh, so it's making him want her more.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because he's like, I played by the rules of our relationship agreement. Like, you know, you're going to go to this. This is important. And why don't you want to go? I sensed something was wrong. Like, he would never say that. He would never care. But like you said, it's like, it's something he can't have. And he's like, something's up.
Right.
I'm going to fix it. I want her to
I
want
want
it.
it until I have it, and then I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, it's called a fuckhead. That's what that's called. It's called a fucking dick.
Mhm.
Fucking it.
Okay.
Called a male chauvinist pig.
But-
Yeah, Rebecca
I
got to
kinda
get
like
one.
that. She's like, our marriage is going to turn into a pumpkin at my bedroom door, so,
Yeah, I'll go, but like that's as far as it
Well,
goes.
well,
Like I'll play
yeah.
along because I said I would, but
Well, that's the thing. I think she gave him false hope by sleeping with him. Even though she made her terms clear, he doesn't believe it. He's so sure of himself that he's going to get her back.
and I love that for her.
She just needed a danger noodle one night, and that happened to be available.
Yeah. And then that
Familiarity.
bothers him because he's like, no, I'm the one who's like gonna use you for sex. You don't use me for sex.
Nope, JR, I don't want your rope. Not anymore.
But you're a poet and didn't know it.
Oh, God,
But she did say early in the season, yeah, she was going to play the part outside the house.
That's true. And this is outside the house occasion.
As Mrs. J.R. Ewing, this is what she signed up for and what she agreed to. So for the time being, she's like, well, I guess I got to do this.
Well, it kind of makes sense why he chased her up the stairs and was kind of talking to her about this stuff, because there's another scene later in the episode where some of the things he says, I'm like, man, you're that's a lot. And it's like his appetite for everything. Like,
yeah. I know what you're. Yeah, right. And you're like,
why are you trying to pursue this? She clearly doesn't want you.
Well, we'll come to that.
That's why he wants to pursue it.
That's why he's pursuing it, because that's his kink.
Okay, I will shame that kink. I'm going to shame J.R. Ewing's kink. It's ridiculous.
Right, because that is a kink that hurts someone else. So that therefore
we can shame that.
At least he found a. At least he, as we see later in the episode, at least he's found a cave to keep his nope rope hidden or active.
Nope rope.
Caves.
A cave to keep his. No, but it's an unwilling cave.
Yes, it is.
So it doesn't count.
Like a vagina.
A sin hole.
Like a vagina.
A sin hole.
Vajayjay.
I came into the conversation late. All I heard was cave, and then I heard JR, and I thought,
it is a yonic symbol.
The silo for his rocket.
Eat that.
Oh, Smithers has a rocket in my pocket. Well, let's cut to the hospital with Edgar Randolph being discharged. And
Scene 2 already.
Only an hour later. Edgar is like feeling better. He's ready to leave the hospital. He's like, let's go.
He's bouncing off the walls. He wants to get the hell out of there, but he doesn't want to wait for the nurse and the stupid little wheelchair pushy thingy that they do. And
them's the rules, guys. Sorry.
Carpet in a hospital room. Fuck, I missed the 80s.
That seems very sanitary.
There used to be so much carpet.
We had carpet in our kitchen growing up. That flat carpet.
Carpet in the bathroom.
There were carpet. We had
purple Kool-Aid on it. I got my fucking ass beat.
Should we shag now in the carpet or should we shag later?
When I bought my cabin, there was carpeting in the bathroom, and it was shag carpeting
in the bathroom.
That was in the bathroom. I immediately had to pull it out because it was like stiff.
All that says to me is going to be mildew. You know what I mean? Like
mildew, and you know,
well, I remember you saying you had to put it up, but I didn't fit in the bathroom.
I'm not. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Stay
Men
away.
stand to pee.
There's probably TT.
We don't always have the best aim.
Miss a lot.
God.
And sometimes when little boys go to the bathroom and they're really taking a shower because their mom's the door. Yep. Okay.
What those teenage boys are doing in the showers and the bathrooms, you don't want to do that.
Y'all.
I think that's where
y'all were teenage
Sarah was
boys
going with that.
Yes, I was going with that because I know my son, like, if the door's locked, that means your son is doing something bad. And they're not smoking weed because you can smell it. So you know what they're doing. It's gross. But I was not going to have that talk.
I have 2 of them.
I know. And it was like it was fucking like a new beginning. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I didn't know what to do. Oh. Sorry. I would tell a really bad joke right now, but that it came from my son, and I'm not going to do that live. Okay, let's. I heard all the clicky clacking. Let's go. You got 3 women.
So the nurse shows up, and but it's interesting when Donna shows up because the initial look. I don't know if you picked up on this, but the initial look on Martha's face.
Yes. I thought it was
looked like
she
was
look.
Annoyed.
No, I thought it was a jealous look. But then
that's what I did too. I thought she was looking at her like, "Are you the other woman?
Yeah, why are you here?" So even when she started the initial conversation when he left, she said, "So you've known him a long time, right?" And I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Oh, shit.
But then it was I'm worried about it.
Yeah.
But it did look like that, Josh. I caught that too. Sure did.
It totally looked like that.
That was in my head notes right here.
Head notes.
Head notes.
Head notes.
She's beating around the bush. And then Donna's like, wait, are you thinking like it was on purpose that he took too many pills, which seems like obviously yes. And she's like, yeah, maybe. And
It's been really weird lately.
I don't
A lot of his mind. He's never.
And Donna says, well, it's probably pressure. And she goes, no, he thrives on pressure.
Yeah, no. Dude loves pressure.
It's like she's not quite ready to admit that he tried to kill himself, but she's close. Like
Yeah, but if she's
Nobody
willing to
nobody
say
wants
something,
to think of their partner
Once you
like
just
that
spell it out
either,
for
like,
her.
especially when it's out of the
No.
blue.
Right. But also she's right.
She
She's
doesn't
like,
know
what's
that
going
he's
on
being,
that I don't know about.
she doesn't know about the blackmail or the black wiener.
She's got to figure out why. Why? Because she
Yeah.
can't believe it right now because she doesn't have the reason.
right? So she's trying to get, like you said, spell it out for her because she's trying to say, well, I know he wouldn't do this willingly unless it was something horrible, like, you know, there's no
And
way out. You fucked up. You're being blackmailed.
And Donna is not going to give her cause for concern because she doesn't have enough information at
Right.
this point to
Because
decide
Donna
what to
is
do.
great like that.
Yeah.
She knows to
Yes, she
keep those
is.
cards to herself.
So we go to Cliff's office. Cliff wants
That's
to
odd.
know from Jackie what Pam's schedule is, and she'll be in the office. But oh no, wait, she's leaving for a meeting at 4:30 and not coming back. So boom, what does Cliff do?
Calls
Calls
Marilee
Marilee-
Stone.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Lines up his.
That whole office scene made me sick. She's a horny little bitch.
oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. All
We'll
right.
get there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And she only gets worse and funnier.
Yes.
I
But
love
we
it.
love Fern Fitzgerald. We
I
love
love it.
Fern. Fern is great. Fern is badass. I just still think about that whole story where she drove herself to the hospital.
Yeah, so he said he calls her and says, "Hey, anytime after 5, come on over."
Gives a little window of
Yeah, he's being smart for
wiggle
once.
in case
Right.
Pam is running late.
Because he can't have, not because of what, Marilee wants, but because he can't have everybody knowing what's going on as far as the business.
The business, yeah.
The business.
Right.
Because he doesn't want to hear it from everybody. Oh, you shouldn't be spending all that money on them offshore tracks.
Hell,
For the same reason JR is keeping shit secret.
That's nothing new.
JR doesn't keep secrets. He's an open book. No,
Yeah.
right. Not.
Or Baron's Club.
No.
Apparently it's Sly's birthday, so we should have a drink to
They're
Sly.
having lunch for her birthday.
Oh yeah.
Or spinach
Yeah,
salad.
First of many lunch scenes of this episode. Spinach must have been on the menu at craft services this week because it's not the only time we hear about spinach.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then she's super excited. She's just like, "Thank you for all of these things. Thank you for suggesting that I make Cliff pay for the information, so I have an extra 10 grand."
In case you haven't been watching and keeping up,
Right.
Yep. Recapping the
And her
action
brother,
thus
it's
far.
going to her brother, who is giving him a whole new life.
He opened up a shop, right?
Right. Was it a machine shop or something?
Starting a machine shop, yeah.
That's so generic. What kind of machines?
Well, this is
I
a
didn't
show of
think-
generic. They have cocktails, a store,
Yeah.
a machine
restaurant.
shop,
The bar, the department store,
cocktails,
the
store.
boutique. Sorry.
They
Go
didn't
ahead.
spend years coming up with a name like stitchesandoddities.com.
Right.
Come up with that.
I don't know.
Genius.
Some loser.
Whatever,
Sneaking in
man.
our sponsors here.
Somebody on the Dallas show.
Somebody on the Dallas
What
show.
was it?
I said not somebody on the writers of a Dallas show.
JR has an idea. So he sends Sly off to the bathroom,
That fucking phone.
the powder room or
Yeah.
whatever.
He's just like, "Hey, go to the powder room." And
Yeah.
she's like, "Okay,
Yeah.
And then here he is.
okay."
It would have been.
Hello?
Wow, what the fuck? What's
I mean,
going
that
on?
fucking-
Dora
phone,
May,
man.
can you bring me Dora May, bring me a phone. Bring me a phone.
With a long cord.
Hello?
No, it was
Hello?
cordless.
I know, I'm
This was a cordless jobby.
It's
Hello?
1984. Now we have a
Oh, yeah.
cordless phone.
That's right.
That
And
phone and that fucking antenna. Oh my god.
poke your eye out doing that thing.
We played lifesavers with them. Sorry.
And he calls McSween and says, "You still got those bugs in Barnes's office? Bring me over what you have, because we got to figure this out." Toot.
Is it?
More lunch. More lunch.
Mavis and Ellie having lunch.
But yeah, and then because she's like, Mavis, they've been like shopping. Mavis is like, "I'm hungry. Let's go eat." So then they go to eat, and Mavis is like, you know what we're going to do next is we're going to go shopping for your wedding dress.
At the store.
And Ellie's like,
I'm not ready for that yet.
I'm not ready for that.
I think in my mind, this was a filler scene, but it was a filler scene with sweet, like, interaction. Because she was like, I have to admit something after she died.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It was a filler, but it was a good filler. Like, it was.
Our grandmothers enjoyed this kind of scene.
David said, I really felt bad when Jock died. I felt like you didn't have what I was going to have forever. Like, you lost your person. And she's like, I felt bad. And I was like, she's like, I'm so happy you're going to get a chance to have that. So it was.
And the four of us are going to have such a great time together.
What I love is that Ellie actually gets to be honest with someone about the situation because she's with a peer. She's not with like someone her granddaughter's age. She feels comfortable saying like, when I first saw myself after surgery, I was horrified. I don't want to see that on his face. I don't think I can handle it.
He hasn't seen her titties yet. They're about to get married.
He has not seen her titties yet.
Tit.
Her upper region of her torso area. But my thing is, I know they're old.
It's a single mastectomy?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I don't remember that.
But still got one.
But that's even weird.
That's enough.
And a scar.
Okay, my point is, I know they're old, but if I'm going to marry somebody, I mean, I might have already touched the penis. You might have already seen the baby.
It's Clayton. It is Howard Keel. Of course you're going to have already touched the penis.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. And he's probably already caressed her feet and rubbed up. Something's already happened. She's acting all sly to Mavis. She's already got a titty feel.
Buy the car without test driving it, but apparently that's exactly what they're doing.
At least rub on it.
I mean, Clayton wants to. Clayton's like, we need to test drive the situation.
He wants to take that mustache and go.
Especially if she's ordering brains down in Jamaica for dinner.
I mean, she's rich too. She can do whatever the hell she wants.
Anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably will. If he don't like her one boob, he'll like her vagina. Mustache downtown. I mean, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I'm on fucking camera. Seriously, I just talk out of my head.
Why do we ever do
it's
this with a
It's like a frame.
That's what I'm saying.
The one you call me a big pup. Sorry.
Did we finish?
Put the hands in the air.
Did we finish his phone call to Harry?
Yes.
Yeah, we were on to Ellie and Mavis.
Did we even talk about? Oh yeah, we did. Oh, that's right.
And Harry McSween. That sounds like Harry McKean.
McKean.
I haven't scrolled up on my notes in like 3 paragraphs.
Harry
McKean.
McSween. I always think Harry McKean. I don't know. I probably held that one in.
Speaking of the peen, Peter is all sweaty working out in his apartment.
Harry.
In the bang pad, working out.
Like McPenis.
The bang pad that looks like a $49 a night room at the Days Inn.
And I am still convinced from the exterior that he moved into Mitch's old apartment.
That's what she said.
Maybe just
when the bed broke.
We're at Peter's when he's doing some like core exercises.
And right on cue, Sue Ellen knocks on the door. Sweaty Peter says it's open.
Daylight special.
So is his zipper, but that's another story.
It was when she walked in.
Dressed like the rich 80s wife that she is. That's how you visit,
Now, can we talk about her hairdo for a second? Does this
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It makes her look old.
It looks like a football helmet.
Mind it, but it looks a little flat.
It's very.
It looks like a damn.
Yeah. It's.
It looks like Evil. It looks like she put Evel Knievel's helmet on her head.
Yes.
1,000 times better than the mullet.
Yeah, maybe this is her grow out phase where they cut the mullet off and they're having to grow it back out.
Or the poodle perm on Pam.
It'll never be as good as it was in season 5, but it's way better than the mullet.
The worst poodle was Pam.
Better than Pam's poodle cut, yeah.
Bangs.
Like 87-ish, where she has like the ponytail and then the bangs.
Yeah. And with the like the chiffon bow that she ties in it. Yeah. And then the shoulder pads to match her bow.
Yes.
It helps that she was paired with someone that she was compatible in.
She wants to make sure that he turns down Lucy, who's going to be calling to ask him to go to the party.
I love it. He's like, I went to the movie with her, but I really don't want to see her again.
Right. And then she's like, good, because I don't want you to go. And he's like, wait, what?
I think he was excited, surprised, but then he realized it was because she just didn't want him there. You know, like, he wasn't like, I'm not jealous. I just don't fucking want you there.
I have obligations to the family and my husband and his important people and his daddy's friends and blah,
And then
blah,
he gets jealous and he's like, I'm just thinking about you going home and sleeping with your husband. I know you have to, but
this is where Sue Ellen
should have
said
she's
nothing.
And you didn't give her a 13-carat ring.
This garage is closed to J.R. Ewing. He's not parking his car in this garage.
She didn't need to forward.
I don't
like. Yeah, she didn't need to say a fucking thing.
Right.
Like, honestly, I'm shocked.
She
shocked.
did, but
yeah,
she
I know.
did.
I'm shocked she wasn't like, that's really none of your business, because she's said it before.
Mm-hmm. She probably kind of likes it a little,
That's
like just
true.
like
She likes the
subconsciously,
She likes
like
the
attention, but she
Right.
can't.
The attention.
She likes Peter being a little jealous. She likes all of that. She's doing that thing. She just keeps pushing his buttons. She's fueling his fire.
Yes,
Which is
and
not
she's
helping anything.
No,
And
he's
he's gonna-
on his fire, and she's making herself
And he's
feel
gonna-
better.
He's going to get very upset and throw his juice box against the wall.
He passes up a lot of opportunities to, or she passes up a lot of opportunities to, like, move away from the
Cut
situation.
it off. Yeah, or
Yeah.
She does storm out.
Like,
but
she
not
doesn't need to, like you said, she doesn't need to tell him about her sleeping
Yeah,
situation with
that's
JR.
none of his business.
Like, if she
Isn't it-
doesn't mention that, let him keep thinking that. Maybe he'll
Okay.
suddenly get over it, you know?
devil's advocate. She doesn't. That's she's married to him. But the fact that she came to his apartment and is still talking to him and still, you know what? She kind of did it to herself because you're leading this little boy on, and
She
she
is
really sad.
on the other
leading
hand,
him
yeah,
on.
she
Yes.
is.
Even though he's Peter.
And let's remember, she only came to the apartment because she could not get him on the phone because his textbook
Exactly.
had knocked the
Just to
phone
tell him
off
not
the
to come.
cradle.
It wasn't
Write a
because
letter.
how much,
Yeah.
or you're hot.
There's other things she could have done. Like,
Send a
I
telegram.
don't believe her.
Smoke signals.
Take a
She's
letter,
fueling that
Marita.
fire to make sure he's still there. If she wants it.
And he has a present for John Ross.
Yeah.
We did prepare him later in other scenes to say no really casually and like, ooh, to Lucy.
Right.
But
So
still,
he says
that wasn't
no
the point of
basically before it was out of her mouth. Oh, sorry, I can't. I have
I know,
plans.
he was like, oh, no, that weekend.
And she's like, all right.
Yeah, and she looked like she was like,
Oh, I have plans, but I didn't tell you the date yet. No.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to have plans. Someone get me plans. Go now.
I do think,
Get me some
though,
plans while I'm waiting.
even though we know why he's saying no, Lucy's face looks pitiful in like two scenes. They're making her look like an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, she looks like this desperate girl trying to get him to come out, and he's telling her no, which is kind of sad because she doesn't know why he's saying no. Because in real life, he would have said yes to her.
And he's
It's
also
not-
giving her mixed signals because it was like an episode or two ago when she was like, do you not like me? Because I will
it
back
out.
off. Right.
Exactly.
And they agreed to be friends. He said, I am your friend.
But
And she's
like a
literally just
little-
asking him to go hang out.
To me, it's how much.
Or
she
to
was
be
more
her
than
like
Mickey.
+1 because she has
And all of a
nobody else,
sudden,
and that's what she
Peter.
meant, I think.
Like, girl, you haven't been
Sorry.
dead that long yet. Like, seriously.
Yeah, Mickey.
Mickey.
Hello, Mickey. Mickey's.
Well, that's what she said. She's like, I'm just looking for someone to kind of, like, I'm lonely. I just want someone to kind of hang out with and have fun
Just
with.
lick their dick on me a little.
Right.
See, that's the thing. They could be fuck buddies, but that's not possible because if he's in love with Sue Ellen, like, that ain't gonna
No,
happen.
I get it. She just needs to
But we
Yeah,
go.
also
but she
learned-
doesn't know.
So it's been a few episodes since that one scene where she tries to tell him off, but he's doing his hair and he doesn't hear her, and then that's when
Yeah,
they
that's
actually
right. Yeah.
they actually
He's through his hair.
but that's like the only confirmed time that they actually did.
He
the
has
deed.
the shaving cream all over his
Right,
face.
right,
He's got the
right,
blade
right.
going.
Well,
Remember
what
the whole thing,
he
but
said.
because they reveal it, that this is only we're left to assume, I think, that she's been visiting him throughout these weeks or whatever, and of course it feels even longer because it's been like 2 months since we talked about.
Well,
the
that's where
last
they're
But it only
pounding
happened
the
once.
That's where they're pounding the Posturepedic.
but it's really just that one time.
It was just the one time. Yeah.
Just to get him to
I did
stay
not
in
remember.
school.
I did not remember. From
I
the
didn't
last
either.
time I went
That's
through
just a shit show. Like
it. I
that
felt
whole.
like it was a many times
Yeah.
Too.
in many places.
Probably
I
was.
misremembered.
In his Jeep.
As Sarah would say, she let him have her vagina just so he would stay in school.
Exactly. I'll buy your textbooks if you stick it in. Just the tip.
Just the
I'm sorry.
A 2-inch
Enough.
There'll be a 2-inch deductible.
just soaking, that's it. Nothing else.
Do you marinate your olives too? No.
I can't believe some of the cast doesn't want to come on and talk to us.
Right?
Why not? We're an absolutely lovely
We're
bunch.
so professionals.
I
Hey,
can't believe some of the cast did come on and talk to us.
I know, right?
they're like never again.
Clearly did not hear the show before.
No, none of them have listened to this.
I was worried a little bit
I
about
don't blame them.
who was it that
Oh, I have a
like,
text from Christopher Atkins right now. That's very
Yeah.
fun. No,
Hey,
Fuck
I'm
you
listening.
guys. I'm never talking to you again.
please stay away from my table.
Delete
Please.
my information.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see and go. Y'all are gonna be like, she's not with us.
So now we cut to the nighttime at Cliff's office.
My time.
Don't even get me fucking started. You go.
And Marilee, she likes the reports, and all the businessmen
Oh, yeah, she
leave.
does.
Good for
Marilee
sex.
locks the door and says, "Send Jackie home."
Yeah, he's like, what did she say? Oh, call her and tell her to go home for the
buzz
night.
her
or
and tell her to
something.
go home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Buzz her,
buzzer.
tell her to
That's it,
buzz off.
buzzer.
Mm-hmm.
I love the reversal of roles, though, here.
Okay, I do too.
So Cliff is the little bitch, and Marilee is the dominant.
But
Would
he
have it any
like,
other way.
here did, and then he like threw the pencil down. I was like, "Come get it." You know what I mean? Like, but she was like the guy in it.
Yeah, no, she's
that's what
the
you're saying.
instigator. She's like,
Yeah.
whip
Fuck
it
yeah.
out, buddy.
That's right.
She has the
Time.
penis, and he.
Penis involved. She's just a fucking badass that wants a dick. That's it. Some of us are horny all the time. Not me.
Cliff, if you're gonna drill offshore, you gotta start drilling me.
Oh,
That's good, actually. Yeah.
wait, is that yours or is that her?
You need practice, so start drilling me before you drill offshore.
Well, it seems like Cliff probably does need, because it does. I really do think that Cliff is really just kind of asexual, I think.
It's weird because you don't ever really see him get like excited.
Only for
Well,
Sue
of course
Ellen.
not.
I don't
Only
mean
for
like
Sue
that,
Ellen.
or I
Or
mean
television.
like a pull you in.
He gets
Yeah.
excited every time he's around Porn Stash.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
true.
That's
Right?
where he really gets the stiffy.
Right. Or
He
he.
wants to be like bro with him. Like, well,
Wasn't that special?
I just
He would like to feel that porn stash in his nether regions, I think. Just
Uh, yeah, he might want the tip.
saying. More than just.
Let me give you a tip, okay?
Let me give you a tip. Poor Josh.
Everybody put your tips away.
Mm-hmm. So
All of
As
that.
Tim Curry said in Home Alone 2, Cedric, don't count your tips in public.
don't count your money.
She wants to be a silent partner. She doesn't want Andy and Jordan to know, or anybody else
Right,
to know that
right,
she's
right,
involved
right.
in all this.
It's the
They're
best.
to be a-
secret friends.
Right.
She wants to be
That
a
means
silent partner
They're
unless she's
secret
moaning
friends.
at
That means
his
she's under the deck.
tip.
Right. And I mean, considering the fringe benefits of the deal, I can understand why she would not want this to get
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
made public.
Right.
But
Does Cliff have a big dick? Is that because I mean, a lot of women like to. I'm being serious. Like a lot of women are like, and they use him too. I know that, but Afton's beautiful, Marilee successful, and like wants his dick. She could probably get anybody else.
I think
Maybe.
Afton likes the money, and
Yeah,
deep
but
down she sees
uh,
the
as
she
she
sees the
grows-
good in him.
There's love there. Maybe the
I think
sees the
Afton
good in
doesn't
him.
care about that anymore. I don't know.
don't get to that scene a little bit.
I think it's about the money. It's kind of like why Paulina Porskova was with Rick Ocasek. He was not a good-looking man, but he had
I
the
think
money.
she sees his potential,
She sees
and
potential, and she.
his goodness.
I think, unfortunately for her, she loves him. It's not.
I think
she's
she
not
fell in love with
happy
him.
about it because you can't control that shit.
she's not happy about it.
No, you can't control who you love, and it sucks.
I would.
You
No,
know?
you can't. I would
She's
reel
come
that
a long way
motherfucker
from
in
Cliff.
real
I don't
quick.
date losers.
But look at her. I mean, he's a nice looking man. I don't know, but look at her, and she's younger a little bit, and then she's willing to stand by him through almost anything.
All that shit. Yeah, no, she
Stand by your man.
And
she could have like
for her, because I think they would have been like this cool like couple if they would have kept them together.
Right.
But that
she was even willing to take Gil Thurman's dick for him.
Yeah, but that was earlier.
Nice a lot because gross.
But that was earlier. I think she did. Like, she like now has earned her place. She's smarter than we think she is. She is smarter than we think she is. And
well, she knows all. Remember, Mary? She knows all.
She's a good witch.
Yes, Glinda the Good Witch.
Okay.
All right, here's a throwaway scene. JR and John Ross and Sue Ellen getting ready for breakfast to walk down the stairs.
So weird.
She doesn't want to warm her feet on his back because she has a warming blanket for that. And then they knock on Ellie's door. And John Ross says, hey, Grandma, it's breakfast. And she's not coming down.
Because she's still sleeping.
That man's keeping her out at all hours.
JR disapproves because Clayton's keeping her out too late. And it's like, what? Okay.
And
he sounds like the grumpy old father, and she's like the teenager.
And then the scene's over. Like,
no
what was the point
purpose
of that?
one.
But I got 3 things out of that scene. Okay. Number 1, I'm going to say it right now. This to me is the very first scene so far. No offense, Omri. This scene made me think he was cute. He was like, Grandma. Like, this scene was the one I remember. He's like, come down to breakfast. Like, watch it again and look how cute he is in it. This scene, he is precious. Number 2,
because I bet they were just improving the whole thing, and they're like,
that's what it seemed like. But he was like, "Oh, Grandma!" Like it was and even the way he was walking, like it was it reminded me of my son. Like when he was walking, like it was just really cute.
There's probably a lot of that stuff out there that they have.
They don't even remember
that if they
they've thrown away.
That they need to fill 30 seconds, and who knows if any of that ever makes
the biggest crime that they threw away in the new series was JR and Sue Ellen's dance at the barbecue.
That we know about. There's probably other stuff too.
There's probably a lot of others.
That's the episode.
Because they don't think it's going to be interesting to new viewers.
That's the episode I was an extra in, and I was literally 15 feet away next to the cameraman when they were filming that dance scene.
Wait, you were an extra in the new Dallas?
No way.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Shut up, Brad.
Episode.
I didn't know that.
Okay, that was number 1. Number 2, Mary's the only one that's going to get this, I think. And I can't remember that. I'm going to have to go back and look in a second. When she goes rubbing the legs, like, you used to rub your legs to get your feet warm. And she goes, well, that's before I knew you were going to put, I think she's like a run in I think she was talking about her pantyhose. It's a name. It's not legs, but the other panty. I'm going to go back and look and find out. I was like, maybe catch that.
Like sheer text?
But it's something. It's a name that's like what our 80s moms used to call them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back and look. Okay, then. Yeah, but it's like a different word. It's like a brand, I think. Okay, the third thing is he's like, it's okay, just go on down. I'm still in the bed. No, she's not tired. She's not getting any, so she's in there with her fucking vibrator, and she'll be down after. That's why.
That's very possible.
It is exactly what she was doing. Because she's not getting hit from Clayton.
It's been a while. So,
what kind of toys do you think Ellie would do?
A vibrator. That's all she's got. She's not going crazy like a rabbit or a silver bullet or anything.
Yeah, say what special size or shape or whatever.
She's got a 1980 something.
Write to us and let us know.
Right. Yeah. What was available in the 80s? I don't know. So,
tell us, for those of you alive in 1984.
Like, I don't know that.
Write to us and tell us what you
kind of vibrators were available. I don't know.
Vibrator in the. You may text her right now.
A special shipment sent to her from Patricia Shepard, who liked.
Y'all may text my mom right now and ask her.
Can't see Ellie. I don't think Ellie was into that. I don't know.
That's the thing. Those are the ones you don't think are. She's got a whole drawer full.
You think Ellie was into butt sex?
I thought you meant.
No, that was Patricia Shepard.
Oh no.
I was saying I don't think Ellie was. I can't see Ellie really being in the anal.
I think that butt sex is like a 2000 thing. Like
I don't even remember the source of that.
That's like the new.
That was just like So I don't even know.
But
That
It was
was
a long time ago.
It
But
snowballed.
Patricia Shepard can recommend some good toys for Ellie, though.
I'm wondering what the comment was
I know
that,
you're
that
talking about
caused that to
Never mind.
become a thing.
It's just,
I think
I
it was
don't
my
want to go
fault.
back and
No,
listen to every
I
show. to
honestly
find
think
it.
it's my fault.
I'm
If
pointing
somebody
at
knows where
I'm
that
pointing
is.
at Sarah. I'm pointing at Sarah. She
But if
does.
somebody knows what it was in the show that caused that to become like a thing,
the
like
Catherine
this
Shepard. I mean, the
Patricia
Patricia
Shepard
Shepard.
liking it in the butt.
Okay, it was back. It was like our.
I know it was early, but I don't remember the conversation
like
of why that
the
became a
first
thing. Like I feel like it
Kristen.
was something that was really funny.
It
in
was.
the
Yeah.
moment,
It was.
and
It
then
was the
keeps
first.
coming up, and it's
and
like,
then-
is it still
right.
funny? I don't know.
No, it's
Was
not
was
so funny,
Melanie
but-
even on yet? Was it just Melanie was on?
No, I
It
don't
was
think
just
so.
us. Well, we can
I
go
think
back.
it was
to that.
us.
Anyway,
So
I mean,
fast.
there's only so many episodes that she was in, so it probably would not be hard to find.
I mean,
just
I'm
don't
pretty
wanna
much
do it.
on every.
Yeah, I don't want to really
only
into
watch
it.
Right.
God.
I got
Charlie
some.
Ray and Charlie. Yes.
Go.
But yeah, they're driving. Okay, so it started with polos, and I was like, oh my God, okay, this has to be porn
This is the
stash.
porn stash.
But no, they're messing with us because it's actually Bobby and Ray taking Charlie to look at horses.
Also
Find
started to
her
make a note
goddamn
about Polo.
horse.
Right.
And then he
as
says,
opposed to
"Pull your
polio.
Like, no.
My God.
First of all, don't buy my
Yes.
fucking kid a horse. We live in a condo. Don't do that. No.
Right. Yeah, so he's gonna buy her a horse, which okay, this is a moment where I was like,
They're gonna keep it right out in the front near the street, just tied to a post.
it's because I didn't know you could own horses, and I was obsessed with horses, and I was like, you can have a horse? So this started me asking my parents for a horse every birthday and Christmas
So you
until
can't.
I was like 10.
How many
So you
horses
sound
did
like
you get?
0.
So you sounded like Lisa Simpson in that first episode of The Simpsons.
I didn't even get to
I want
ride
a
a
pony.
horse
I want a pony. I want a pony.
until the first time I rode a horse, I was in my 20s, I think.
I was
Unfair.
14. No, well, no. I was 14 when I read Alone. Scary as fuck, by the way.
So Ray wants to talk with Bobby about Edgar.
Yeah.
He's trying to piece it all together because again, they're suspicious.
Yeah.
JR's done something, but
He's
he
like, I
just
don't
can't-
care about what business you're doing, but it
can't
sounds
connect
like
the dots.
JR might be up to something bad.
But Bobby said we're not going into offshore drilling, so
It doesn't add up for him.
Bobby's being an idiot. He's like, I can't see JR doing that. I'm like,
Dude,
Bobby.
JR.
Open your fucking
What the
eyes, you
fuck?
handsome
He
devil.
sold oil to Cuba.
Bobby, he financed a revolution in Southeast Asia. Okay.
Damn it,
Open your
Bobby.
eyes, you handsome motherfucker.
Exactly. Stop
Sarah's
being
gone
so
Ooh, my
black.
battery's
stupid,
low.
you beautiful man.
Sarah's gone black with the wiener.
Do not
Bought oil from Cuba.
tantalize me with those devil
those things.
eyes.
How long ago was that?
Just the previous season
Yeah.
during the battle for
Oh my
you and
God,
oil
it seems so long ago.
with Walt Driscoll, played by Ben Pizza, as I called him.
Bobby agrees to see what he can find out, even though he can't quite connect the dots either, and he doesn't see the evidence there. But
Yes.
Ray's like, "There's something going. There's got to
Yeah,
be a way to
right.
make this happen."
And
Charlie
Charlie's
comes
excited
back.
because she wants to keep the horse at. She might get to keep the horse at South Fork.
Bobby
Ooh.
says she can keep the horse at South Fork, and then she hints at marriage again. Like, if you marry Mama, then I could live at South Fork and I
Right.
ride the horsey every day.
Every day. And he's like,
I don't know. Whenever your mom decides to
no.
bring you to visit.
But also, like, what
Big
the fuck are
no.
you doing, Bobby? Buying your girlfriend's daughter a fucking horse
Without
live at
telling
your
her
house.
fucking mom.
What?
You take-
Without
you
telling
take-
her mom. And, like, you are putting so much into this relationship. That is right there putting something into that relationship with Charlie.
It's about to
That
explode.
if you're not willing to
Yep.
back that up, you're going to fuck that kid up.
What if it breaks down and
Done.
she doesn't get to see the horse anymore?
Right.
If you
That's what she
hang
said.
out with your girlfriend's daughter, you don't go buy a horse. You go out for pizza or ice cream or a burger. Or
And
take
again,
them bowling.
You're
or
a man
something.
listening. You don't buy those kind of gifts without asking the mother. I'm not talking about extravagant. I'm talking about fucking a live animal. Not
Right.
a cat, not a dog, not a
That is
hamster.
putting a promise
bring it to
on
my
a
house.
relationship, because that's what that is.
Well, Bobby, why
There's
don't you go
this
buy her a
promise for it.
ferret while you're at it too?
Dude, ferrets go up butts too.
What?
So do gerbils. Just ask Richard Gere.
Gerbils, that's what I meant.
Jesus.
Gerbils, sorry.
Is
No.
that true?
I don't think
Yes.
so.
I don't think it's true.
I don't think it's
I think
true.
we all have heard that story, but it was never like published anywhere.
Well, I've I was
It's not like
listening.
it wasn't a Newsweek. We all know that fucking story.
Basically, it was a thing because Richard Gere was a sex symbol who was not considered macho at a time when sex symbols were macho. And so there was a lot of like, no, he's secretly gay.
He puts gerbils up his butthole.
Right. So that's what that
You don't have
sounds from.
to be gay to do that, do you?
No, but it was definitely like a homophobia thing.
Your butthole would suck that thing up and it would never come out.
Just like in South Park with Lemmy Winks.
Are you speaking from experience?
Like everything that you would have put in your butt is going to suck it up. I mean, think about. I worked in an ER. This little boy put a razor in his butt. No, not me. This little boy.
Nothing.
So I'm not saying his name. I worked in an ER, and this little boy put an eraser up his butt, and it sucked up. And so his parents, I will never forget the fucking smell in that room. And I didn't. Well, he didn't want to tell his parents. It got infected, and the parents. This boy. I worked in an ER when I was like 25. I was an insurance person.
Folks, this is our final episode.
The information. I'm not going to say what hospital, HIPAA, whatever the fuck it is. But I remember I was like, what the fuck is that smell? And somebody told me it was like the smell of infection. And I was like, what kind of infection? And they could tell me. He was afraid to tell his parents what he did. And so it went on for like a week or something, and it got like in there, and it couldn't go to the bathroom. He got infected. It was like a polyp in your colon. That motherfucker, they put those things up his butthole and pulled it out. It was a fucking pinhead eraser, and it smelled like fucking death in that ER for 12 hours. I was like, 12 fucking hours. Look at your faces. Do you see what I did the entire night? I went home and I smelled death on me. I had burned those scrubs. Thank you. And that's a true story. So what I was saying is, if you put a gerbil up there, that motherfucker's still alive, moving around.
So now we sit there. Now we segue into the scene with Porn Stash coming into Pam's office.
Yep. So the point is, ladies and gentlemen, don't put shit up your asshole. Not even a dick. Let's just not do that.
The more you know.
Yes. The Ghostbusters sign over a penis.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Dick. You know what I'm talking about.
You hear that sound? That's us being canceled. Okay.
Oh my God. I'm not even
edit
gonna know
that out, but it's so
like
creative.
cold open. There's just so many things. Oh my God.
An eraser in a butthole.
Join us tomorrow night for the second half of this episode, because we're just
okay. A pencil tip eraser, or was like a big eraser, like a single eraser?
Yeah, you know, like a pencil and like the little thing you put. It's like how it looks like a
the little tip of a pencil. Okay.
You know, no, like a one you stick on top of it. It looks like a
it looks like a mini
yeah, like the
yeah.
Okay.
And apparently he was just seeing what would happen, and he goes.
God.
Jim will just tell your mother that we ate the pie.
Okay. I know, Opie, I know bad. And another kid put a marble up his butt. That's another one. That's 2 times in a month at that fucking ER. What are these kids doing at home? Laying there and playing marbles up their assholes? Shit. I can touch my butthole and I have it. Like, what? Why do you want to experiment putting shit up an asshole? I know, Opie, right? Jesus. Just go jack off like a normal boy.
Answers that question.
That's all you got to do.
How many times we get emails like,
touch your penis and look at Playboy. Jesus.
How we know?
You can definitely say no.
But
she has not
please.
Your own butthole.
No sign. And
nope.
Like I said, just do the regular shit. Go in the bathroom and jack off and look at a Playboy. There's no need. There's no
regular shit. I guess people. I'm guessing you got bored of regular shit. I don't know.
But you see, you've got to go seek out maybe not an eraser. You got to go seek out a fucking marble. You got to seek that shit out.
Stash comes to Pam's office with lunch, and
do you have marble professor? No.
He's dropping more hints about marriage because he wants to go to China. Would be a great place for a honeymoon.
Yeah,
lots of marbles there.
He'd lay some business acumen on her too.
Yeah.
You know, about delegation and all that.
Oh yeah. He's like, yeah, you shouldn't do the work. Like, you delegate people to do the work and you just reap in the money. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
And and she's like, she's not amused. She's like, I didn't say yes, and I don't like your pressure. And he was like, okay.
And
then But she's really excited because she's like, this quiche is delicious. And he's like, what the quiche? I didn't order quiche with spinach. Gross. And then that was the whole quiche thing that went over all of our heads. Quiche. And then she was, that is one thing that I can say is true.
Spinach quiche. I had a little spinach on my pizza from California Pizza Kitchen tonight.
Ooh.
As long as we're just like going.
Did you?
Spinach is good. Canadian bacon on it is really good.
I love spinach pizza, by the way.
You know what they call Canadian bacon in Canada? Ham.
Love ham pizza, man. Oh, yeah. No.
And pineapple.
No.
If you ever get a Hawaiian pizza, you do bacon and pineapple instead of the ham and the pineapple. It's so good.
I do pepperoni and pineapple.
I do pepperoni and peanuts.
With a little hot honey on top, too?
You pineapple people are disgusting.
Not one of y'all
That's
called
okay. Give me all the pineapple.
Does not go on pizza.
But
so good.
Cliff is not eating that. He's not having any of that because Cliff is eating Chinese food again out of a container.
Do you think they get new boxes of Chinese, or is it the same wax boxes they just have in a proper room?
They rotate. They rotate.
I'm hoping they rotate it.
Let's ask Kerry Scott Nair when he comes on.
Shit, yeah.
Did they order fresh Chinese for him every single time?
That one looked like it had food in it.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, I'll contact Sue Cabral and we'll take care of getting that set up.
Yeah.
Hell.
He's eating Chinese. He's on the phone with Sly. He wants to meet her because he has questions.
And she's like, okay, I guess.
And as soon as he gets off the phone, Buzzkill Afton comes in the door.
Buzzkill
Afton. The woman comes home again.
Holy shit.
The smoking
It makes me so sad.
No, she's like, I'm so excited to see you. And he's like, God damn it.
Tonight. You can't go. Number one, if my husband said you can't go, I'm going to say, why? Like, she only says, who are you meeting with?
Well, she knows right away something's up.
Why? Give me a reason. That's me. It's not going to be like, you can't go. That's not an answer to me.
I'm meeting with J.R. Ewing's secretary because I'm trying to steal information about him. How would that
then fucking tell me that. Don't sit there and make me feel like a fucking asshole. And I'm telling you right now, I would investigate that shit.
Well, he comes to his senses and takes her out to dinner because he doesn't want her mad.
That's the only way to get her to shut up, right?
Exactly. And if she was smart, she would have known
food in her mouth,
0 to 100.
Yeah. And they can't be talking.
Or something else in her mouth.
Brian, you're pushing it tonight, buddy. You're on the cusp of male and dick. I'm just kidding. Male and dickhead. Wow, I'm just kidding. You're being funny.
Richard Cranium, paging Richard Cranium. Okay. So now we cut to Bobby at the pool, sitting by the pool at night.
Just looking like serious off into staring into space.
He looks pissed off. Like,
yeah,
Bobby tends to rock the button-down shirts that are different colors with the white collar.
Yeah,
I hate the white
stripes.
And yeah, it's just unbuttoned a lot far enough so you can see like his chest hair.
Yeah,
like poofing out a little bit.
Button your shirt.
Documentary.
The what?
The Yacht Rock documentary on.
Well, yeah, I watched it on the plane coming back from West Coast last time.
McDonald was everywhere.
Yeah,
that
he
man
was
gets around.
Heck yeah, yeah. I've literally been listening to the Yacht Rock station ever since I watched that documentary.
I've been listening to it too. Yes, but
because that is a documentary that made me think I've never thought, hey, I should listen to Steely Dan because their name is Steely Dan, and it just seemed like something I shouldn't listen to. But
Steely Dan, he was pretty good.
It's all right, Steely Dan.
Listen to Josie. Josie is my favorite song by Steely Dan.
You could tell by the phone
call.
No
one knows it, but it's a good one. Listen to Josie.
Well, dude, I don't know that much of Steely Dan. Just a little.
And Donald Fagen hung up on them when the producer or the director called him.
Yeah.
But,
my yacht rocker of choice is Christopher Cross.
Well, yeah.
Yes, I've been listening to him a lot lately.
Fucking love Christopher Cross.
Chris Cross.
Jump.
Anyway, Bobby's drinking by the pool because he's deep in thought. Yes, Bobby wants to know about. Then JR comes home.
Right.
And Bobby wants to know
JR comes
about
home and
Ewing Oil, offshore drilling. What are we doing here? And JR admits that he did file an intention to bid, but he admits also that that's not.
And basically just tells him to chill out. He's like, nothing is happening. don't get your panties in a twist. Oh.
You're always on the lookout, Bobby.
Yeah.
Let's go inside and join the others and just enjoy dinner.
Yeah.
Let's have fun.
Let's have fun. Your girlfriend's inside. Let's go party. Yeah.
Teresa with hors d'oeuvres, and the family is talking about the party with.
Yeah, she had a couple scenes in this episode.
Yeah. She gets to talk. She gets
Rosanna Christensen, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
And JR and Clayton seem to have made peace from that night when JR was pulled the gun on him.
Clayton did admit he was a bit of a loudmouth.
He's like, you pulled the gun on me. He's like, yeah, because you came in yelling at my mother in the middle of the night, drunk.
Isn't that funny? And they slap each other on the butt and go have dinner.
Right. Yeah.
And then they head off to the steam room together. Do some towel slapping. Yeah, we're buddies now.
All right, that's a different fan fiction.
Very different fan fiction.
And then it's the next morning.
Jenna convinces Sue Ellen, you should come by the shop for a dress. And Bobby says to Clayton, there's something I got to talk to you about. Can we do lunch tomorrow?
Then the next morning,
John Ross is in the pool.
John Ross is swimming, and Peter drives up.
Peter with the frisbee is a gift.
He brought a frisbee.
You mean his Jeep is pushed onto the set?
Right. Here, you little rich little bastard. Here's a frisbee.
Right.
Here, fetch.
Just throw it over the fence. Like, fuck you.
Fetch like a dog.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with this?
And then he's standing like 3 feet away as he's tossing it to him.
Right.
It's like,
well, you can't see them both in the shot, so you have to see them. The frisbee comes in where they can catch it because they probably had to practice that.
John Ross, go jump off the diving board and I'll throw you the frisbee. Go on the other side of the pool. Yeah.
And so then Lucy comes out and asks him about going to the party, and she like just gets it out, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I can't." Okay.
But is anyone else here? Well, maybe I will stick around and teach John Ross how to throw a frisbee, which is like, yeah, but I don't want to hang out with you, Lucy.
Couldn't have been any more obvious about it.
I want to hang out with a little child.
Right. Who else is here? Is Sue Ellen here? Is she here? I'll wait for her in her room.
Wait for her in her bed with my Speedo off.
And then we
in bed.
Oh yeah, JR is with Catherine, and she's just like, I hate this arrangement. And he's like,
disgust me.
And then he's like, yeah, but there's nothing you can do about it, dude. And she's like, this is what we were talking about earlier when she was like, but she's like, I don't understand like why you want us to do this, because I obviously can't stand you. But it's like, that's why. He loves the power of it.
Right. My wife ain't letting me dip in her, and my
right. Yeah, I have a lusty appetite. Like, gross,
and
dude.
His favorite lady of the night is out of
loving
town.
makes me thirsty.
And I'm like, dude.
I even wrote slimy. On this scene, and I don't normally do that.
Especially when he said, "Lovin' makes me thirsty."
Yeah, lovin' makes me thirsty.
Lovin' makes me thirsty.
Thirsty.
Okay.
Gotta remember that one. That's smooth, JR.
Never did.
Lovin' makes me
thirsty. He goes into the kitchen to get himself some orange juice.
That's in the kitchen.
And the phone rings. Naldo has been tracked down to California.
How convenient, since they film in Los Angeles now.
Yeah, weird. Yeah.
So we can do some outdoor exterior shots in Los Angeles.
Couldn't they have been tracked down to San Jose or Portland, Oregon, or
Boise,
Snoqualmie, Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This scene was weird because I didn't see it coming. Like, I thought that was over. I thought that was over and done with. Like, what does he need Catherine for at this point?
Right.
Right. So it's like, oh, hey, look, they're still, and but whatever.
He needs to drain his furnace. He needs to.
Has somebody to use, like.
Yeah. Serena's unavailable, so they've done it more than Peter and Sue Ellen.
They have, indeed.
Stephanie Blackmore. I wonder.
So
they should get her to come to one of these South Fork events. Stephanie Blackmore.
And then
Reach out.
We are at Cliff and Sly are at Cody's, and the food is really not that great, according to Sly.
Sly doesn't like hanging out there alone. She doesn't like it's the slimy place.
Yeah.
Right.
Looks pretty nice to me, but like I said, as previously stated, I live in Missouri.
Yeah.
Well, she's getting paid a lot of money now. Girl's moving up in the world. She's too good for that.
Yeah.
We're moving on up to the east side, girl.
The Cliff is he's concerned because he's like, okay, so you can get me JR's bid, but how do I know that JR is outbidding Westar and all the other major oil companies?
Right.
How can he? And she's like, well, I don't know, but he's got some way of knowing that he's going to have the top bid.
It's got to be Randolph. It's got to be Edgar Randolph.
He couldn't be blackmailing Edgar Randolph. What could Edgar Randolph, be blackmailed for? He's an upstanding guy, but. She's convinced. I mean, Cliff is so gullible. This whole situation. I mean, they just bitten so hard on this.
I know.
On this because he wants it so bad. He wants to be JR so bad. He finally sees the path. And it's like, fuck, dude, we did this already twice. You almost killed yourself 2 years ago.
Right.
You lost almost pretty much everything. And were a suspect in the shooting 2 years before that. So.
Yeah. So maybe stop.
Yeah. So. Longtime viewers are like, "Oh, here we go again, Cliff."
Here we go again.
Round and round.
And
Cliff's gonna fall hard. And this one, and each time it seems bigger and bigger, right? Like he almost bankrupted his mother's company, and now it's like he's really gonna do it, right? Like he's gonna spend every last dollar he's got trying to get this oil, and there's not gonna be any oil. At the same time that
Cliff won't let it go, JR also won't leave him the fuck alone. Like he can't just. Yeah, he can't help himself.
Can't help himself.
Cliff kind of started it this time.
Yeah.
Cliff kind of started it this time by messing with the secretary.
And he should have known better on that. Truth.
Yeah.
He should have.
He should have.
Again, JR, like, that's an insecurity thing. He has to torture that man to make himself feel better.
It's insecurity on both of their parts. They're jealous of each other.
Oh, yes.
The male psyche is very interesting.
Then we move over to the Oil Barons Club.
I can see the bottom of my notes. We're getting there. Yeah.
Then we move over to the Oil Barons Club where Donna is meeting with Paul Morgan.
This guy again. Jeez.
Yeah, he's hoping that she's ready to leave. Now,
have you changed your mind yet?
Yeah. Plays around the flirtatious, and it's like anybody else were like, "Oh, that's creepy."
You can't be happy playing cowboy's wife, can you?
You know about anything, dude.
Newsflash, she is. You're just a smarmy lawyer that came in and helped defend Ray for his manslaughter trial there.
Well, that's right. I already forgot about that.
That's insane to me. He's like,
see how much happens in a season?
It's like, was he really trying that hard to defend Ray?
Me.
What?
She was on mute.
If it would it have been to his advantage to let Ray get convicted and then Donna would have been free?
Well, that doesn't make her free.
Doesn't make her free. Yeah.
In his mind, it would have. In his mind, it might have.
He had the audacity to pursue her anyway.
He understands. I think he understands the situation. Like he's playing, like, yeah, I used to have a crush on you, and yeah, I could develop that again. But he, I don't know. He clearly is not going after it like Mark Grayson was.
Man, he pursued that.
Well, what she wants now is she wants him to go back to Washington and just poke around to see if he can find out anything that might have happened in Edgar's past that might give cause for blackmail. But she will not say who is blackmailing Edgar.
Sarah would like everybody to know that her iPad died. I think she had to do something anyway, so.
Yeah.
Good night, Sarah.
She had to go. Yeah. She had to go touch her butthole or something.
No, probably not.
She doesn't touch her butthole. She made that clear.
She had to close the bar, which it's only 9 o'clock. So, like, you close the bar. I don't want to hang out in that Birmingham bar. They close at 9.
I mean, I think it's just a brewery, isn't it?
And
they close earlier.
Right.
We'll be closing down the bar at the Richardson Renaissance when we're down there. Yes.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Yeah. And maybe Kathy Podwell
I think
will
we went
come
about
down
4
and hang
hours
out.
after the bar closed last time
Yeah, it was bad.
on the patio. Okay. Yeah, he's going
Is
to
our
ask a few
friend coming?
discreet questions in DC.
And Sue Ellen is at the boutique now. And
Jenna's.
Jenna's boutique.
Big capital letters. Jenna's.
It just a shot of Jenna's. It was made. The sign looks a little bit more involved than Cliff's campaign signs from years back, but not too fancy.
The budget's
Just Jenna's on a.
The graphic department didn't spend too long on it, like everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
So the graphic department has a low budget, and Sue Ellen and Jenna are talking about how they almost didn't want to have this meeting because they were nervous, but they got along.
Yeah, Jenna felt like Sue Ellen might feel obligated to buy something. And so I was like, I felt like I might be obligated to buy something too. I thought you were going to have a bunch of crap here that I would never wear. But turns out you did have something nice, and I will wear that.
Right. And as she's leaving, Jenna says, "Oh, we should get lunch sometime." Well, we're not getting lunch anytime soon because as soon as she turns around, spam.
By a fucking wagon.
Hit by a fucking wagon.
By a fucking wagon.
And it was probably Sue Ellen's old wagon too.
Yeah.
Is Jenna's boutique, do we think, is it in Braddock or in Dallas?
I think it's in Dallas.
Yeah, I think Bobby wanted to have her closer.
I think it's in Dallas because
I'm thinking Fort Worth. Am I? Sorry.
I think it's in Dallas because she ends up. Wouldn't she end up at Dallas Memorial? Hospital?
And that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if it was Dallas Memorial or Braddock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dallas Memorial. Okay, cool.
Yes.
It's in Dallas. Good to know.
So yeah, car hits her. Jenna's like, "Hey,
don't just stand here. Call them."
Yeah, and off camera you hear some guy say, "Was that guy speeding?" This is sort of a what? Where did that? Who wrote that? Who said we need somebody? We need the people to say something. We can't just have people standing around. Somebody has to say something.
That's someone who won a contest and got to like speak a line.
Was that guy speeding?
He was distracted by the gerbils. No.
No, she just walked into traffic without looking.
Yeah. Look both ways, Sue Ellen. Look both ways.
And that is the first thing that I clearly remember. Was her getting hit by a car. And I don't know if I saw the whole episode or just the second half or what. That is the one scene that I can say that I clearly remember. I think that's the first.
Can we talk about that dramatic score when it cuts over to the next scene and they're wheeling her into the hospital, and how it just carries over scene to scene to scene after
so dramatic.
Wow.
Right. And they didn't make her look too mangled. She's just lying on the ground,
looking very pretty.
The same way.
Yeah.
Full makeup.
Sue Ellen has issues with cars. This is what, her third time in a car accident?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Need to get her a driver.
Third?
Mm-hmm. Because
third. Mickey
this time, and when she was drinking and driving.
And when
she was pregnant.
When would she ever need to cross the street? I mean, they always get rock star parking and they park right in front of her. Why does she need to cross the street anyway?
Jenna's boutique is really, hopping. So she's, not going to get the good spot.
Right. Exactly. So she's rushed to the hospital. Jenna calls Ewing Oil about Sue Ellen. JR rushes off to the hospital, says, "Phyllis, call the ranch. Let everybody know." It's that chain of command that always goes into effect whenever there's a crisis in the Ewing family.
The phone tree.
Right. Ray, can you come up to the house?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's I thought of that too, right? Like when JR was shot, it's like they started calling around and get the messages to everybody. And
Ray, come up to the house. Ray, you got to stay up at the house.
And then we congregate at the hospital. But
right. But
so Teresa calls and Teresa brings the phone to Lucy out by the pool because she's the only one there with Peter and John Ross.
Yeah. And we don't know where Raoul is. He's probably preparing the sex dungeon for Teresa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Lucy gets the information and she's like, Sue Ellen's been in an accident. And she says this to Peter and they cut from Peter like way too fast for my taste. I was like, shouldn't that linger there on Peter for a second?
For a second, yeah.
Let him show some concern. Give Chris a chance to emote. But whatever.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I always had this vision in my head every time I think about it, that there should have been a scene where he jumps in the Jeep and peels out very fast, and like he's overly concerned, and like, why are you so concerned? Why are you so concerned? But it didn't happen. So, and then we cut to Bobby and Clayton at lunch, where Bobby wants Clayton to join them in the offshore drilling because it would be a great way to make steps with JR and bring them together. And, it's about family. And I give Bobby points for
originality.
Trying something there.
Yeah, I guess.
Trying to bring Clayton into the family. Plus, he's another pair of eyes to watch JR, because he figures if it would be better to just acknowledge it, find a partner, and then we can all do this rather than JR doing whatever it is JR is going to do behind his back.
Someone who's not going to trust JR and keep an eye. Yeah.
Right.
Right, because Clayton does not have blinders on when it comes to JR. Not at all. So JR arrives at the hospital. Jenna fills him in on what happened.
Ray's there. He's ready to pull the plug.
Lil is sitting there in the room asking her.
Every hospital scene from now to the end of the show, I'm making that joke. Let me get that on the last one.
Lil is begging Ray to pull the plug on Sue Ellen.
Raymond!
It's not our Sue Ellen anymore. We need to splice it together. Somebody who knows how to do that kind of stuff, just take that and Sue Ellen's in the hospital, and just cut to Aunt Lil, emoting, sitting there.
Raymond, it's not.
Raymond pulls the plug.
That would be really easy to do.
We hear the machines.
It's not JR's wife. It's not his wife in that bed anymore.
Anyway, no, Ray's not there.
We can even send Lil and Ray to Knott's Landing too, just to go through it.
Every time.
Plug on everybody.
Sue Ellen is slipping in and out of consciousness, they said. That's the information I have.
Yeah.
Right.
So she has a head injury.
Yeah.
And then Catherine goes to lunch with Pam. We got to break this whole thing up just to give it a little, give it a beat. And she's a little down, and Pam wants to throw her a party and only invite men but no other women. All of Pornstash's friends.
Sausage fest
so
with
weird.
Catherine.
Right. What the hell? Okay.
Leave
Catherine,
your at the door.
you're not going to measure up to other babes. So sorry. It's just going to be you. They can't choose anyone else.
It's like the Bachelorette.
Right. What the hell?
In fact, Pam isn't even going to show up either because she'll be a distraction.
I'm way hotter than you, Catherine, so no.
Right. Oh, Pam would definitely think so, yeah.
I was in Playboy magazine and I was in the movie Earthquake too, so I'm much better looking.
Yeah.
But she says, "Oh, we can do that when I get back from LA." And she says she's going to see a sick friend of her father's, who happens to be Neldo Marchetta.
Yeah, Neldo Marchetta.
Yes. And then we cut back to the hospital. Lucy and Peter arrive. The doctor comes out. Sue Ellen will be just fine. She has just a few bumps and bruises. But she lost a lot of blood when she lost the baby. What baby?
We didn't know there was going to be a baby.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. One of the best freeze frames of the series.
A wide-eyed Peter in the background.
With JR and Peter behind him. Yeah, and you're like...
JR in the...
Shit.
Oh, boy.
It's my baby. No, it's my baby.
Yeah.
Which stick did that baby come out of?
We certainly don't know who the father might be, because we do know that both of them have
fornicated.
In that cave, yeah.
Fornicated.
And scene.
Unseen.
Freeze frame.
Okay, so IMDb gave this a rating of 7.6 out of 10 stars.
Ow, that's huge.
I am giving this a 4.45. And a rock star parking in front of Jenna's boutique.
Yeah, it's one of those where you feel like not much is happening, and then there's okay, that's cool, and then it's and then it's it hits you at the end. It's great ending, and I always love a great ending. That's why Empire Strikes Back is a Star Wars movie, because it has a shitty ending and it's over, and you got to deal with it, right? So 4.4 bourbons and lunch.
And lunch.
Because everybody's having lunch.
And lunch.
Maybe with spinach.
Well, it's the 80s. We do lunch now.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
Melanie, you go. I'm still
giving
thinking.
it a 4.6 and an IUD for Sue Ellen because this shit's gonna stop.
Yeah. I'll do Sarah. All right, I'm gonna give this 4.5 and something up my butthole.
Yeah, perfect.
A gerbil. Let me wink.
Up my butthole. Just suck
me
right
erase
in
her
there.
Very correct.
Let me
Sue
erase
Ellen only gets knocked up when there's a possibility it's not JR's.
Yep.
Right, exactly.
Because there has to be a mystery.
Yes. Keep it a mystery.
Every time there must be a mystery. When we run out of children, we just make them up.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
going with
adult children.
I'll go with a 4.5 and a frisbee for John Ross.
We're all pretty close there.
Yeah, pretty hard. Yeah. On the same page.
And before, I should have mentioned this earlier, Duffy's Dough is back. But it is not the starter kit anymore. They are exclusively selling their product in Kroger out in the Midwest.
Shit.
The rest of the country cannot get it. Patrick and Linda Pearl were on a tour of the Kroger stores, meet and greets, and
You guys not have Kroger?
we don't have Kroger in the East.
We don't have Kroger here either, but yeah.
We have Kroger.
And
shit, I need to go find
Linda
that.
Pearl.
That's in Ohio.
They're trying to
West
come this
Michigan.
way down south.
Linda Pearl sang the national anthem at the Cincinnati Reds baseball game, and Patrick Duffy threw out the first pitch while they were out there.
If you have MLB.TV, as I do,
I don't.
Free with T-Mobile, yeah, you can go find that game. Wow, I don't remember what day it was. Shoot, look it up, and maybe you can tell what day it was. It was one day last week, but if you watch the third inning, you can see Patrick throwing out the first pitch, and there's an interview. Their roving reporter interviews Patrick and Linda.
Did he get it across the plate at least?
Well, the mascot came out in front of the plate, and Patrick stood about 15 feet from the catcher. So.
Come on, he's Bobby
Ewing.
Ewing.
Patrick was like, my shoulders are shot. I mean, he's 76 years old. So,
I mean,
yeah, but Bobby Ewing was a quarterback in college.
Right. So, yeah, you can find it in the third inning if you want to find it. If you were listening to this and want to find it. It was June 3rd, maybe.
Cool.
So the reason that they are switched to selling their products, actually loaves of different breads, sourdoughs that you take home and finish baking in the oven, is because they realized that their business model was faulty, because when you buy that starter kit, you don't have to buy anything ever again because the starter continues to
because it's
last.
a starter kit and then it just keeps going. Yeah.
Right. And it's been going for over 100-something years, back to the Alaskan gold miners. They had to rethink that idea, and now they are selling the bread product. So,
are they still doing it for charity?
Yes, they are. It's like the Paul Newman of sourdough bread.
All right. Anything else before we sign off?
Next week, episode 151, When the Bow Breaks, or next time.
Next time. Okay, well, we will see you next time. Until then, bye.
Get out of your butt.
The Ewing Barbecue Podcast is a Stitches creative production. Produced, edited, and graphic designed by Mary Louise Hutter. That's me. Social media by Josh Eilberg and Brad Mulholland. Our South Fork expert and behind-the-scenes helper is Jana Tim. Please check out our website, ewingbbq.com, for all things Dallas and Ewing barbecue related. Copyright 2025. Sit, Bella Lugosi, sit. Good dog.
Next on Dallas.
I am Naldo Marchetta.
I have some business to discuss.
In fact, he can't even get his sister or her boyfriend Grayson to go in on with him.
Well, that may be very true. But if you can get the right tracks for the right price, maybe even Cliff Barnes might do very well.
And this is what you have been looking for?
Oh, yes. It's exactly what I wanted to know.
You made love to him?
Yes. One night, it could have been either one of you.